Are you struggling to build a predictable pipeline for your IT support company? In this video, we're going to run through how you can stop your CRM looking like this and turn it into this. In case you're wondering what this is, it's a CRM full of highly qualified leads. So let's keep watching. We understand what it's like to be a B2B marketer. Sales, constantly asking where the leads are at, sleepless nights before your next board meeting because you've had a slow month, or even having marketing budgets cut off if there are no new leads generated within the first 5 minutes of setting the campaign live. And in this video, we're going to run through the search engine marketing and paid social strategies, which will help keep your sales team happy, make you skip into your next board meeting, and help you unlock more budget than a Downing Street Christmas party. Yeah, too soon. Better still, we have a done-for-you process that implements these inbound tactics within 3 months. This same process has helped countless B2B brands hit their revenue targets, get funding, and also get acquired by public companies like Cognizant and Redcentric. Sure, alternatively, you could learn about Google Ads, LinkedIn ads, conversion rate optimization, analytics, SEO, design, and duplicate yourself on top of your current growing workload. Or of course, you could roll the dice and hire 2 to 3 experts internally. Or for the price of a marketing executive, hire Session Media to come and implement these tried and tested frameworks before the end of next quarter. Before we get into what our scope of work includes, let's get into a few of the learnings we found from generating new business for IT companies over the past 5 years. This first one is what we call the Stepstone offer. Most IT companies offer IT services, cybersecurity, digital transformation, cloud computing, and, well, the list goes on. The Stepping Stone offer is about working out which one of these products or services are the best at getting customers through the door. In other words, stepping stone into your company, and which ones are the best at up or cross sells. For example, in paid search, we found that services like IT support or IT consultancy convert at a much higher rate than, say, cybersecurity services. And terms like co-location convert much better than terms like private cloud storage, for example. Not only do they convert better, we can see which terms have generated the most closed business in our clients' CRMs, and we create that feedback loop rather than just using the data within the accounts. The beauty is, once you've identified your stepping stone services, you can allocate your media budget accordingly to win those new logo businesses, and you can create a great cost per acquisition. Then you can use the likes of LinkedIn ads, for example, to cross-sell your other products like digital transformation or, say, DDoS protection. The second thing we've learned from analysing this data is that users who are just about to move offices or hit certain size thresholds are much more likely to be open in a change of IT support company. So we look to target these businesses with a unique offer at the moment that they are in market to buy. The key is to remove the friction on how hard it is to change provider. In its simplest form, IT companies are similar to utility companies, a real headache to transfer over to a new provider. So it's our job to make this whole process as seamless as possible. Speaking of reduced friction, we also know that location is a super important factor when it comes to IT services. Everyone wants to know that the IT team is on hand if everything goes pear-shaped and they're not based 5,000 miles away. This means we need to ensure all ads and landing pages are as hyper-targeted as possible. For this, we use something called dynamic variables, where we make sure that we can change the content on the page depending on the person's IP location, or whether we can put it straight from the UTM string. So what's actually included in this service? I mean, we don't mess about. Over the years, we've whittled down your offering to ensure we only include what has high impact value. For example, month 1 includes a full Google Ads audit if you already have one up and running. On top of this, we provide a deep keyword research document, Google Ads copy, and a full account build. We like to get things done quickly, which is why we get the Google Ads campaign up and running in the first month so we can start collecting data as soon as humanly possible. In month 1, we also create a paid social plan which maps out all the content we want to create to target your ideal clients on LinkedIn to ensure that we're leaving no money on the table. If that isn't already enough, we audit your GA4 account and CRM to make sure that you have all the conversions and all the properties set up correctly, so we have a single source of truth of all the data which tells the story above the ones and zeros that you see within the ad accounts. In month 2, we start to design the social ads that we started planning out in the previous month, and we push these out to your target audience market using those proven playbooks which I mentioned above in the previous section. Secondly, we wireframe, design, and build your conversion-focused landing page. This page's only objective is to be as relevant to the user as humanly possible. This page includes the likes of the dynamic variables, which we mentioned, as well as split testers CTA, and we make sure that we structure this page based on the data that we've used across many different IT companies. Our landing page structure has been featured by companies such as Unbounce. Finally, we build out your custom real-time reporting portal. Bit of a mouthful, which hosts all the information across all the channels, which will paint a full picture of success and can help you report internally. Month 3 is where things start to get exciting. We've now had a month of collecting and optimizing data, and this is where you can start to see what's working, and we can start building that marketing flywheel with new creative optimizations and ideas to push these campaigns forward. We also have the paid search data we need to start laying the foundations of an SEO campaign. For example, if we see that IT Support London has generated 50k of pipeline, but you don't appear on page 1 of Google, this validates the idea that this is a keyword that we should be going after. We can then start putting the wheels in motion from technical, on-page, and link building perspective, so you guys can start seeing the benefits of organic traffic as well as paid search too. Now, on to the best bit, account management. All clients have direct access to our team on Slack, so you'll get regular updates on strategy and activity, and you can run any questions or ideas that you have past us for our honest feedback. Our job is twofold. 1, to make you look good, and 2, to make your company money. And it's really that simple. And I mean, don't just take our word for it.
Approached Ben at Session Media with very specific lead generation and revenue targets to hit for the year. They were great at walking us through the best channels to achieve our targets, their airtight process of using these channels creatively, and how CRM data could be used to optimize future campaign development. After the first 6 months of working with Session Media, we exceeded our original targets and now consistently up in ad spend across both Google Ads PPC and paid intent activity. We're into our 2nd year working with them and very excited for what this year holds.
We've worked with Session Media for almost 3 years now across Google, LinkedIn and Bing Ads for our European, American and Australian region. Session Media have been a great partner in both strategizing, implementing and managing creative paid campaigns. I've been highly impressed with their proactive approach, and development of our accounts has really helped us reach ambitious revenue goals. The team at Session Media really took the time to understand the complex nature of our industry as well as how we operate. And we're now seeing the results of their expertise across the digital landscape in full swing.
Having worked with Session Media and their paid advertising team for over 3 years now, we're delighted with how they've helped us change the way that we think about our inbound digital marketing. From a Google pay-per-click perspective, they've helped us build out targeted and, most importantly for us, conversion-focused landing pages. Over the last year, we're converting at an average rate of around about 6%, which is much higher than the 2% that we were seeing before we started working with Session. More recently, they've also implemented a series of creative LinkedIn ad campaigns. These serve specific messages to prospects who sit within our target audience but haven't heard of 4D yet. Since we've implemented this campaign, it's been very effective in generating awareness and interest in our services. Not only do they bring experience and knowledge to our PPC campaigns, but they are also consistently bringing new ideas to the table for us to try. That, and they're a genuinely nice bunch of people to work with.
Earlier this year, Session Media was acquired by one of the largest MarTech providers in EMEA, which means we have access to all their tools, including their massive database of B2B buyers, which empowers intent data, IP tracking, email marketing, and highly targeted display campaigns, which we have at our disposal to help you guys take your marketing campaigns to that next level. So if you're bored of creating that yearly white paper or fancy skipping out on the next trade show and instead giving us a call to get your inbound marketing flywheel created before the end of next quarter for roughly the same price as hiring a marketing executive, click the link below and get an order of your current activity, and we can see where we can go from there. With IT companies, because location is so important, we only work with one company per postcode. So we'll also ask you to enter your postcode below as well, just to see if we have any slots available. Look forward to speaking to you soon. Have a great day.